It's time now for the Patriot Morning News on this Thursday morning, June 25th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Thursday morning, June 25th, 2015. Here are your news headlines here, and on top story here at 8:30 in the morning on this Thursday morning. Here is a guard at the New York prison where two convicted killers escaped earlier this month, accepted payments from return for tools, according to court documents. President Obama scolded a heckler at a gay pride reception at the White House Wednesday, said that the protest was being disrespectful in his house. Bobby Jindal's poll numbers are at rock bottom, but Wednesday, Jindal announces officially his 2016 presidential bid. Washington, as talks under the Red nuclear deal enter the final stretch, U.S. lawmakers are shoving in warnings against a weak agreement and laying down red lines that it cross could prompt Congress to trip up a carefully crafted international pact. It's easy to condemn the posture of Greece as Syriza-led government and its benevolent its European creditors. Greece ran up a major debt that must pay. Times are changing in our Tunisia. Wednesday, Alabama Governor Robert J. Bentley, a Republican, became the first Southern governor to use his executive power to remove 4 Confederate members from a monument at the Capitol grounds. It comes 5 months after the daughter Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown were first hospitalized on January 1st. After being found face down in the bathtub and also that says let's claim to her boyfriend. Nick Gordon violently assaulted her. In Beirut, the Islamic State group has launched a 2-pronged offensive in northern Syria after several setbacks, re-entering the symbolic battleground town of Khomeini and seizing in parts of the city of Haska. The worst heat wave hit Pakistan's southern city of Karachi for nearly 35 years after killed more than 1,000 people at Charity Center Thursday. Its morgues ran out of space and public hospitals struggled to cope. Russia and anti-migrant extremist parties across Europe are forging on unlikely lines over there. Shared enemy for the European Union and NATO as a revolution for President Vladimir Putin's strongman style of leadership. Brussels, British Prime Minister David Cameron hopes to push forward his demands for a change relationship with the European Union and summit in Brussels started Thursday his first official opportunity to jointly discuss his objectives since he was. And Orange Mills, Maryland, Baltimore County Police said an officer shot a man at Orange Mills home confronted officers with what they believed was a gun. An F-16 fighter jet crashed into 7 Arizona County and burst into flames near gasoline lines. What's it at? Officials said. Wildfires on the west coast have burned hundreds of acres and forced thousands of people to evacuate. With Washington, Republican presidential contenders face a dilemma when taken to talk about new racial issues after last week's racially motivated murders at a South Carolina church. A new poll shows many Republican primary voters are less. The investigators say mislabeling 8 locations at the Whole Foods in New York City was the worst they have seen. General Motors Company has witnessed a rise of 60.6% of 7,465,000 to 736 shares in a short figure. The short interest aggregation ticket from 44 million to 839,095 in May 2015 to 52,305,641 in June 15. U.S. stock index futures were higher ahead of a bunch of data on Thursday, a day after Rob declined in the markets due to concerns of great depth of haul. Here, looking at the stock market report here, down 79,66.07, S&P 500 2108.58, and Nasdaq 5,122.41. Jennifer Love Hewitt and her husband Brian Halsey welcomed their second child together on Wednesday. Barry Channel News on 8:34. Time now for sports report here. The Boston Red Sox put up 5 runs in the bottom of 6 as they defeat the Baltimore Orioles 5-1 as the Red Sox and the Orioles wrap up the 3-game series this afternoon at 1:35 p.m. at Fenway Park here. And the New England Revolution lost the Columbus Crew last night 2-1. Kevin Love had to play option for the next season for $60.7 million as he will opt out of his current contract to quote a person familiar with the situation. The Portland Trailblazers made a major trade when they sent in for Nicholas Batum to Charlotte for Gerald Henderson and Northumberland. Henderson will probably a player. Port defense do at least a little bit. Peter Challenusson, 8:35 here on this Thursday morning. Here, Tada for weather report here. Route 4 on both ends. Slow before Route 1 and off Kingstown here. 95 at the north bad side. It is slow from Route 37 and Wark all the way at the downtown Providence here. All around Route 195. 195 westbound side is slow from Seacock to Route 44 in East Providence. Get an accident of 195 at the westbound side around Route 44 in Providence here. 95 at the southbound side, sold from Ticket all the way at the downtown Providence. 146 at the southbound side is sold before 95 at the downtown Providence here. 146 sold both ends from North Smithfield before Route 99 in Lincoln. 99 northbound side is sold from 126 in Lincoln all the way at the Cumberland at the Woonsocket here. 138 on the southbound side, a little slow in the middle of the Newport Bridge on the westbound side of 138 here. 295, a little slow around the area Route 95 in Attleboro here. 195 westbound got an accident before Route 18 in Bedford, so expect some delays around that area here. 95 at the northbound side, it is slow from 295 in Attleboro all the way up to Route 485 in Mansfield here. 185 at the northbound side, it is slow from Route 16 in Milford all the way out to Route 9 in Worcester here. But otherwise, 95 and 24 looking good from 185 to 128 here, and 24 a little slow around Route 128 here. 128 at the southbound side, so from 24 and Randolph all the way up to the Braintree split. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from Union Street and Braintree all the way up to Derby Street and Hingham, doing an accident on Route 3 to the northbound side before Union Street in Braintree, so expect delays from Derby Street and Hingham all the way up to Union Street and Braintree here. Southeast Expressway at the northbound side is so from the Braintree split all the way up to the Mass Pike. 120 on the northbound side is so from Route 1 and Norwood all the way up to Route 20 in Waltham here. Mass Pike to the eastbound side is slow from there all the way out to the Austin Brandon Tolls. Mass Pike westbound side is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to the Prude Tunnel here. 11 connector slow on both ends here. Store Drive, we got an accident here. Before 280, so expect some delays by that area. 120 on the northbound side is slow from Route 1 and Norwood and Denham all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. 120 on the southbound side, so from Reddit all the way out to before Route 3 Woodburn and hit brakes again on 120 on the northbound side. A little slow from Route 4 to Lexington to Route 3 in Burlington. 128 southbound side, slow for the Burlington stretch and then hit brakes again from Route 4 to Lexington all the way out to Waltham here. 93 in both ends, slow downtown Boston. 180 on the southbound side, slow from Logan Airport to Route 93 in Boston here. 93 on the southbound side, it is slow from 129 and Redden all the way out to the Zachem Bridge in Boston here. 195, get an exit around Route 111 in Harvard, so 195 northbound, slow from 111 Harvard all the way out to Route 3 in Chelmsford here. Get an accident on 495 southbound after Route 3 in Chelmsford here. So expect some delays right in that area. 495 to the southbound side, so from 114 to Lawrence all the way out to Route 3 in Chelmsford here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from Billwick to Burlington here. 128 on the northbound side, so around Route 95 in Peabody here. Up in New Hampshire, 93 to the southbound side, a little slower for Route 111 in Windham, New Hampshire here. But otherwise, every turnback 93 and 95 are looking good from them. In the Grand State and 95, a little slow after Route 101 in Hampton, New Hampshire here. And Spalding turnback slow after Route 4 in the Durham, Newington section here. And up in Maine, the Maine turnback is looking good from York all the way up into Portland and then Portland up into Augusta and the Maine turnback here. And the Maine turnback on the southbound side. Also on the southbound side around the Gardner, Augusta area here. All right, looking at the MBTA alerts here on this Thursday. So a lot of SL2 experienced amount of delays to the disabled bus on the commuter rail. It's looking good, and the ferry's not smooth sailing there. Here, Channel News Time, 8:39. Time now for a weather report here for today, Most of the skies high about 81 degrees. Light variable wind becoming westbound 5 to 7 miles by the afternoon. Tonight, scattered showers available after 11 p.m. Most skies got about 57 degrees. South about 6 miles becoming common today. Deep chance is 50%. New principal miles less than 10 minutes possible. Friday, scattered showers available before noon. Most skies got about 73 degrees. Northwest east wind about 6 to 8 miles by chance is 40%. New principal miles less than 10 minutes possible. Friday night, Park skies got about 52 degrees. Light variable wind. Saturday, chance of rain mid after 4 p.m. Park skies got about 72 degrees calm. Wind coming to east around 6 miles by the chance of rain to 30%. Sunday night, rain low around 58 degrees and chance of is 8%. Sunday, rain likely rain before 11 a.m. Then a chance of showers afternoon. Cloud skies have at 72 degrees. Chance of is 7%. Sunday night, most skies got about 58 degrees. Monday, Sunday park skies about 74 about 59 degrees. Tuesday, most skies about 79 degrees. Tuesday, chance of showers. Most skies got low at 63 degrees and chance of is 50%. And for Wednesday, chance of showers, skies have about 80 degrees. Chance of is 30%. Not temperature at 846 to 30 degrees for first guys and an 87% humidity. And that's me for the period chill. All the news on this. Thursday morning, June 25th, 2015. Peace. Have a good day with a good bad day, too, dear.